Let's be quick. Might be able to get all of this done in one episode. There's a few points on the map we need to reach. There's a mausoleum over this way. There should be a grace kind of where these gravestones are on the map. We can kind of see them. There's a village over this way. That's going to have a spirit ash. We've got 2 hippos down here. That's going to give us some more Scadutree fragments. And I think we should get an armor set around here somewhere. And then once we've cleared all of that, we want to kind of come on around. We're going to cross over. And I think the dungeon we need is down here somewhere. So quite a lot to try and cover in terms of ground, but we should be okay. I can't remember. Did we get the Scadutree fragment from down there as well? We didn't, so we have to go down there as well. Right, so quite a lot of looping around. So bear with me. We are, of course, heading south along the river. Make sure you jump over that. They hit that gap really well, just so your horse would fall down. But now that you're awake, we can continue going now. I'm going to make sure we clear the flies out as we go along. If you don't, they'll follow you pretty far. And if you have to stop for something, or something gets in your way, you fall off the horse, whatever, they can be a little bit much when there's loads of them. For whatever reason, they're really grabby around here, so just be careful if you're going to plan to take them on in close combat. Be careful, this axe is going to spit at you, so we're going to try and go just after that's happened. Dirty little a-hole. I'm going to continue down. Just keep on clicking your lock-on button in, and that'll give you a bit of a warning sometimes. We're just going to keep on moving on. Excuse me. Down. Now then, we're going to get to a point like this, and there are a few different ways that can be gone. Look at how many there, look. Really outdid themselves. I mean, I know they're flies, and they kind of come in swarms. I guess that's like the thing. Excuse me. Get down. But, yeah, they really are crawling down here. These ones seem to be dying a little harder. I wonder why. The others are all taking 1 shot. These are taking 2. It's fine. We'll deal with you. We have the tools for this. And grab that. So we can drop down here if we want to, but I'm going to suggest we come along this way a little bit. Because we want the grace. We can tag that. We can rest or not rest. That's entirely up to you. If we do excuse me, there we go. Speaking of being grabby. And again, oh my god. See, just miss even one. And they just want to keep on hugging you, my god. As I was saying, they're going to constantly go for the grab, which makes them, like, incredibly infuriating. But now that we've reached the grace, things are a little better for us. The ones up top shouldn't aggro too badly now. So we can just come on around. Start heading to the right-hand side here. You can see where the loot is that we're going to grab. So we're just going to head on around, head on around, head on around. You can check the cliff over here for a little bit of extra. Bit of broken runage. Sometimes I really feel like the DLC is not as finished as maybe whoever built it wanted. Like, I see things like that and it's just a broken rune, and it makes me think somebody like placed that there planning to put some like cool loot, and then they just put a broken rune there. I guess they ended up with like less items than maybe they wanted. That's how it feels sometimes. It feels like there's not as much loot as they would have liked. It's not a criticism, it's just sometimes like the smithing stone in the fort of Reprimand, like that one that was like really well hidden in a secret, like just squeals like, oh, there should have been something cool there. If you are a mage like me, be careful about using too much FP. We are going to have a mini boss in a second. I thought there was some loot up here before we drop down. No. Alright, and so we're going to see our little message here from Dryleaf. I'm going to get Dryleaf seal, and I think it's this side. If you get the wrong side, it's a death, and that's annoying, right? Yeah, I think it's this side. Here we are. And now it's not so dangerous as we head down. I believe this is just Somberstone. I think it's a Somberstone 8. Yeah, got it right. Somberstone 8. We're going to ignore the slimes. We're going to straight past all that. Can't show you the map because I'm in combat, I'm afraid. But you can see we're heading east. When we get down to the bottom. Making our way over to the mausoleum. This fight can be tough, but we have the Shrine of Maracas, so as long as you're picking up your runes, shouldn't be too bad. We will go full caster for this. What's we got? Yeah, it probably is going to hit me, but whatever. Let's take off. I don't need those on. Those off. Pop the physic. So it's obviously an NPC duel. Drops a very nice set. It doesn't unfortunately interact with spells, so it's not something that we can use, but it does interact with a lot of other stuff. Like if you're planning to use something like, let's say, the perfumes, it does interact with the perfume attacks, which is rather nice. As you can see, the armor set actually has nice poise, and it's fairly light, which makes it tempting for me. Like if there was a set I was going to try and do like light mode on, it'd be you, if I'm honest. Man. Stop with that jump attack. Thank you, Rakshasa. I will take your loot. So, I'm not a huge fan of the katana. This is what I was thinking about using, because it requires significantly less strength, but we can't change the Ash of Warning, which is limiting, which is why we've gone for... Why I'm going for the Great Katana. It's going to be amazing. You're going to see as we move forward. And then just to show you the armor set here. So you can see we lose a fair amount of defense, but the damage on your armament goes up. You can see at the top. So from 1355 to 1382. And the whole set does that. So you can make some pretty disgusting stuff out of that, if I'm honest. So I do like it. It's pretty good. Maybe not for Radahn. Maybe not for the final boss. We don't need less defense for him. All right then. So from here, I actually think it might be better. No. It's going to be better to go down. There's a reason for that, because the next floor down is its own little bit, and then we can come back up to the Grace. That's going to be the best way. I think this is Dryleaf set. Yeah, there we go. And then we can come on over to the Graves. Nice, easy way down. Just don't fall, if you can help it. No, not in combat now. So just so I can see, so obviously we came from Grace, right? We went up this way, looped around, down, and then across to where the mausoleum is. We've now come back this way, back across the river, and then we've come down the Graves. And so now that we've come down the Graves, we're on the level of this particular shelf, right? And that's the one we're going to clear now. And then we'll come back to the Grace, which is going to allow us to clear the village, and then we'll use this path to get down. Probably could use the Graves if you want, but we want to get all the loot, so we have to fast travel back up at some point. And I feel like this is probably the good way to do it. Let's take you off. Put on a not that shield. Put on a shield. I think we're going to use the Serpent Crest. Slightly better. I think the way it works is like each point of guard boost is 2% stamina saving. So when we fully upgrade this, it's going to be 1 point over this, which makes it just overall better than the Wolf Crest, which I've been using in the streams. interesting thing to come across this late in the game. But anyway, so we've got shield, we've got casting implement. And I want to be using... Oh, I don't have shard spiral. That's bad. That feels bad. I'm going to put shard spiral on. We're close anyway. Alright, I'm back. We only have shard spiral on. This is going to be kind of funny. We're going to turn the Mimic into a shard spiral machine. Then I can put my sword back on like this. Come on, you. You're gonna get annihilated. Oh yeah, you keep doing that. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Double shard spiral. Yes. That's one. We can get the second one over this way. Right, you hungry hippo? I know you're over here. There it is. Lovely. Come on, you. Come here this way, come this way. Yeah, we got it. Ha ha ha! He turned into it. Look at that down and it turns into it. That's so funny. That's going to be very useful for some bosses, that is. Shard spiral turret. Oh yeah, baby. We're going to rip some bosses to pieces. It's not going to work for the last boss, but that's pretty good. Alright then, so with that done, I think that's everything that we want down here. I was just checking the waterfall. They seem to enjoy putting things in the pools of water. There's probably some like little bits around. Yeah, like 6 smithing stone wands. I guess that's kind of okay. So a quick look around, see if there's any more shinies. We've got the important stuff, which is what matters, and I bet time is starting to press on. 12 minutes, and we need to reach the dungeon. It has to happen in this video, no matter how long it goes on for. So assumedly, I didn't check, but assumedly if we come over this way, we can go straight down to the next shelf, as it were, but we need to do the Fly Village, so we're heading back to the Recluses River downstream Grace now. Back at the Grace then, we're going to get our extra upgrade, and we're getting pretty close now. There are 20 levels, we're on 13, so I might be telling you just how far through the game we are. And we're going to get tons of them in Shadowkeep, about 8 of them. So, in addition, we also want more reasonable spell loadout now. Let's get Adula's Moonblade back on, and let's get probably the Night Comet on, because we are going to have some nasty enemies. Maybe Gavel of Heimlich, because we've got one of those fast Chakram enemies coming. So that's that. Should be pretty good. Make sure we've got a weapon on that we want to use. Yes, we have. And I'm probably going to change that to something more like fence. There we are. Let's go. Alright, so as we come to the south, we're going to find lots of little drop-offs. This is going to be covered in flies. So try to do your best to clear them out. Now, if you're a melee build, this is quite arduous. I just came through here with my strength build. Obviously, Scout ahead. And oh my, can get a bit hairy. So if you decide you just want to get the loot and you don't really want to have to fight all of these flies, because there's a lot, I'm going to show you a place where you can run to and then quit the game, come back out, and they'll all have de-aggroed. Alright? That's what I'm going to do. So just pay attention to the direction we're going in, and when you're following along, you're just going to want to sprint that route, okay? But I'm going to opt to be... man, why wouldn't it lock on then? You see, it switched my camera around. Oi! You need caned. Cane it. Like, you should be one shot. I've never had to do that before. I shouldn't have really, that was just funny. Right. So coming over again, another ledge. What is this? There's more. There's loads more. Where are they? Chakram boy is right there, look. Can probably jump up, if I'm honest. I don't know if it will. I'm going to do my best to take it from range if I can. Down it is. Right, now we've got tons of flies. Right, literally loads. I mean, it makes sense. This is Village of Flies. This is where the swarm lives. That's annoying me. You wait. Next episode, I'm gonna go grinding for 5 levels just so I can have 5 levels of int to make that even better. Like, god damn, you have to. And then technically, if you want to skip the loot we're gonna get, which I don't advise because there is a Spirit Ash, there is a Rune Arc as well. You could go straight that way. That's going to start taking you down. But we want to go up this way. So if you're kind of confused, you want to face west, right? If you're running, you're not able to bring your map up, west. We're going west, and there's a little... It's kind of hard to see. I don't want to say hidden, but like you can see how kind of grey everything is. And that makes it difficult to see around here sometimes. So west is the way that we're going. There are flies around. Where are they? I know there's loads. Where are they? There's one. I thought there was one there. Where are they? It's worrying me. Worrying me a little bit. I thought there was literally loads. Oh, here we go. There's one. That's not the swarm though. There's like 5 or 6 in a pack somewhere. Where are they? There's the spirit. Let's go get that. So we'll get the Spirit Ash here. Thank you very much. Done and done. We've got some more fly boys. Let's get rid of these. Damn it. Damn it. That animation. Too long. That's the Rune Arc. And then one more piece of loot, which is probably the least important bit, but we have to get it all. The Fly Spirit Ash up this way. So if you're sprinting along, there's quite a few flies, but be careful. If you are sprinting along, oh, excuse me. Get down, you. Get down. This is close to where I would suggest de-aggroing the enemies. Excuse me. God, you have to grab every time. So fast, you barely even done it again, look. Just constant grabs. Man. This is what makes this place annoying. Not just the flies, the grabs. Go to you. Now be careful of these casters. They will buff the flies to do extra damage and have higher defense. We don't really like that. Oh my, get off. Shadow Realm. More there. That dude there that we're locked onto is playing with that fly. I don't know what kind of playing that's supposed to be, but we don't play with flies. Dirty bugger. This is going to be the Spirit Ash. Oh man. Fine, I'm going to fight you to death on your mum. There we go, how's that? Shouldn't stay so flat, should you? It's a bit annoying. Right, where are you? All right then. So if you're sprinting through, this is where I came round. So we come around this back bit. There's a little bit of loot here. If you want to de-aggro everything, get out, quit, and everything will all be reset to its original place. Which will mean you can just kind of come out, deal with the dude that buffs his fly friend, and then grab the Spirit Ash as you leave. So I did my strength build, and then I fought my way out from the back, which was a fair amount easier. Excuse me. I didn't know you wanted to die so bad. Here we go. There you are. You're happy now. Anywho, with the interruption dealt with, we can leave. Don't feel bad. They were just flies. Now we'll jump up there. I don't think I remember this. Makes me feel like there's a different way here, but maybe not. Alright, so after we have extinguished the lives of all the denizens in the village of flies, continue making our way along this rather grey looking mountainous path. Yeah, oh man. Get off. Sure, yeah, there you are. This one always gets me before I get to drop off, but that time I was lucky. Yay! They're cheeky with that one. They put it there, and then as soon as you lock on, it goes, haha, I'm aggroed. It's like some kind of like input read when you lock on. It's really weird. It has that. I guess it gives it a sort of spider sense, but yeah. One behind me. No! Stop that. Like, seriously, no one likes you. So, I'm sorry. Another dude that likes touching flies. Just no. I'm gonna get rid of you. Strange fly toucher. Try not to get swarmed there. It might be slightly easy to get overrun. But we managed it nicely. We're almost out of one hell. And into another. Where are they? Here we have militia boys, so try to be aware of them. The mist is, of course, hiding them pretty well. Lock on, can reveal their positions. There are a lot of them, so it's easy to get mobbed if we walk up there. Sure, there's more. Yeah, there we go. Another one. Just tons of them everywhere, so really be careful in these bushes because you actually can't really see them in the long grass. But I think we are fairly clear now. Which means we're pretty much ready to enter into the catacombs. There could be some minor loot along the cliff. I haven't triple checked. There's nothing shining out to us. So we are going to head into the catacomb so that we can enter a lovely forest. Because we all love to have a nice walk in the woods, don't we? Gasploosh. All right then. I really do like the Hoslo set. I didn't used to, but I do now. I don't know why. It's strange how your taste changes, isn't it? Alright, we're going to go with a point in endurance. I'm going to go ahead and add a point to dexterity in private right now, and I will catch you all as we take on the Dark Light Catacombs.